My name is Philippe Dunsky, and I'm here to talk about finding efficiency. Although, as I was on my way here, I thought that a better title might have been Finding the Missing Half, the missing 50%, half, of our nation's energy resources. To explain why I'm talking about the missing half, I'm going to use a single chart. If you bear with me, it's not the easiest of charts, but it'll hopefully make my point. And that chart is the chart of Canada's energy flows. If you look at this chart and you look on the left-hand side, you'll see essentially our production of energy resources, as well as some imports. You'll see up top we produce an awful lot of uranium, a fair bit of gas and oil as well. We also produce a reasonable amount of hydropower and coal, and you'll see a very thin sliver, a little thin green sliver, that is the sum of our non-hydro renewable resources, all of the biomass and wind and solar put together. That side of the nation's energy flows is obviously hugely important, and at the very same time, not at all of interest for me today. What's of interest for me today is the rest of the system. Now, when we look in the middle of the chart, what you'll see is how that energy flows into the system to its various clients. And by clients, I mean you have electric power plants up on top, and then you have essentially three sectors of consumption as those circles over to the right. The top one is homes and businesses. The second one is industry. The third one is transportation. Those are the clients for our energy. That's where our energy flows to. And again, we spend an awful lot of time debating and discussing the merits of how energy should flow to those different sectors and whether we should bring in certain types of energy or other types of energy to each of those sectors. Again, not the focus of my interest tonight. My interest, and frankly, my pet peeve, and the thing that I've been working on for over 20 years now, is actually to the right of those clients. And if you look at this chart again, you'll see that to the right of each of those clients are really only two colors. The yellow streams is the sum of all of the energy that is actually used, that actually serves a purpose. That's the sum of all of the energy that goes to lighting, that goes to mobility, that goes to heating and cooling our homes and businesses, and helping our industries operate. That part I'm interested in. The part that I'm far more interested in still is the other half. 47% of our entire energy system goes to absolute waste. 47% of every single ounce of energy that comes into our system serves a total of zero value. And in fact, as we all know, it's a little bit worse than zero value because that waste energy then transforms into heat that transforms into greenhouse gas emissions. This is what keeps me awake at night and has for some time. And this is the one big resource, waste energy, that frankly is as big as all of the rest of the energy system combined, that I think we need to be spending an awful lot more time focusing on. The good news is that there's an awful lot that can be done. In fact, there's an awful lot that has been done already. If I look at the past 40 years, had we not improved the efficiency of our use of energy, we would have had to build 4 times as many power plants as we did. We would have had to dig 4 times as many or drill for 4 times as much oil and gas as we have. So we've been improving efficiency, just not at the pace that we need to going forward. The other good news is we are doing more and more as time goes on. About 10 years ago, in North America, we were spending about $1.5 billion a year trying to get at that top resource, energy waste, and dwindling it down and getting more efficient. Today, we're upwards of $10 billion a year being poured into the effort to reduce waste and improve energy efficiency. That's growth, that's a good direction, but there's still an awful lot more to do. I'll end it there as the one idea that I'd like everyone here to keep in mind. The greatest energy resource that we have in this country, as throughout much of the world, is improved energy efficiency or energy waste. Thank you very much.